Hello my friends and welcome back. It's episode 16. I have killed the music, largely because I'm tired of fighting YouTube copyright claims, but also because it was just starting to get into my head. So, yeah. Sorry about that if you like the music, but there was only like one track anyway, so... What do you want from me? Okay, so we just need to clean up this. Which should not take long. We're going to prepare for Barbarossa in 42. Meanwhile, I continue to put the boot into the British. If I could take out their fighters, although constantly exchanging planes is in some ways favourable to me. I don't even think they've got +1 yet. That's right, keep annoying Norway. Ooh, nice production. Keep annoying Norway, it's just what I want. Wooga, wooga, wooga! Nice. You're a brave aircraft carrier. Two. You get nothing! Intercept us! Okay, I'm getting the better end of these trades, which is always nice. Once again, they keep moving units to block upgrades. That's fine. You better move that aircraft carrier, or I'm going to give it something to think about. Alright. Paratroopers, yes! What a great idea. Wow, 2-2 as well. Fully upgraded with all the latest Japanese technology. Right. One for four, 1 for 4. Ah, low balled. But he didn't get a hit. Okay, Mark II weapons for you. Let's pull you out. Using the old truffle shuffle technique means I get full oh, I lowballed. Oh, and he crit. Son of a. Can't heal that. Because he's not attached to a HQ, or he's attached to the wrong HQ. Guess I'll have to do that for now. Get some. Okay, that's fighters. And I've just upgraded those. Oh, he got double and I got less than. Alright. Killed an army. One for one against an army. That's interesting. I need to slide this guy out, but I don't have any unit behind him to do that. Okay, I'm not really interested in pushing forward here. This is where I want to push forward. The great thing about artillery is you can upgrade it or heal it while it's reloading. It will carry on reloading. Okay, that's another solid hit. Uh, 62 MPP. Guess I need to upgrade it before I move it, huh? If I... I'll be able to upgrade this to Mark II, and then I'll be able to switch them and then upgrade the other one next turn. That's why I did that. I also want to upgrade this one. However, supply down here sucks, so... The tank and the paratroopers. If I bring the paratroopers here and I put them here in this fortified tile behind the front line, this whole front line will collapse. Then I can start making things very spicy indeed. What I really need is mobility. If you detach this... Okay, no, it's used all of... I've used all of that, okay. There's nothing I can do. Excuse me. Desperately need that mobility upgrade. Oh! How? How did that happen? Okay, because apparently Italian submarines just suck ass. That's how it happened. I'd only do 1 damage and take 4. And also wants to plot me through the submarine. I mean, through the carrier. Okay, whatever. Makes you wonder if Italian units have got some kind of secret debuff that makes them suck. Come on, Italy, you suck. I'm trying to feed them kills to improve their national morale. The only thing they've got nearby is this. Incredibly sad little tank. Why'd they all start suddenly facing the other direction? It's weird. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I guess. Okay, they maybe last one more turn if they don't surrender already. I do not yet have their capital, so that makes a surrender unlikely. There's lots of upgrading and healing that needs doing. Once units get 1 pip and they've got full health, I want to take them to 11 because it helps to preserve the EXP. Overstrength losses don't lower EXP. Okay, this one needs repair. Any research that needs doing? Yes. Okay. Let's think about what's critical. Ground attack weapons is on the way. Advanced tanks is important to keep up with for sure. I also want heavy bombers, but it's an expensive path to start. And of course long-range aircraft, but same problem. That's the last one. That's... This does affect subs. It says it improves the morale of all naval units. Anti-aircraft defense would also be good. Okay. The real question is, where is the enemy carrier? Okay, I tell you what, you don't want to reveal yourself, that's fine. I will sit on your trade route. Because, of course, I will gain a pretty solid experience for sitting here and raiding. I guess that aircraft technology is just going to have to wait a little bit. The reason why I'm so obsessively focused with production and industrial is just because it, over the course of the game, it will result in so much more money in a game where you never run out of things to spend money on. Now, with the Italians, you know, it's easy to just focus on just a select couple of things, like just pure infantry, then maybe add tanks. But still, I feel like it's worth it to pump these. Right, I have a lot of aircraft that are ready to go. However, that's a dive bomber, right? All my fighters have been repaired. All my fighters have been repaired right now, so I cannot actually attack. I believe this is why I actually decided to purchase additional fighters, as they are very busy. Oh, I forgot, I can get my paratroopers back for half price. That might be worth doing, actually. Did the upgrades half price? The upgrades are half price. Huh, that may actually save money. If I bring them back at a later point with many upgrades, they may be pretty cheap. Brandenburger? Okay. Nice. Yeah, 3 more divisions of fighters. This railgun, what's its range? 2. Huh. Gustav, that's what we gotta call it. Of course we do. Alright, I have no MPP left. I feel like in 41 you just don't actually have the money to wage full-scale war against the Soviet Union, and the longer we wait, the less mobilized they are for the for a longer period of time. So they're only getting 43% of their income. The USA only 27%. So that's because I've done absolutely everything to avoid antagonizing them, and the AI has made a lot of choices that definitely would antagonize the US and make them remain neutral for longer. Because once the US joins the war, you're on the clock to win. Because they have ridiculous money once they get going. Okay, I think next turn is the turn where we get some serious work done. This feels like a lot of MPP to waste. I don't know if like supply is improved by the HQ being fully healed. The issue here is that Italian logistics is terrible. And in fact, with their infantry on the way, command and control and logistics are about the only things left that would really aid them. Infantry benefits from command and control, infantry weapons, infantry warfare, logistics, and anti-aircraft defense. And mobility, of course. But that's expensive. If I sent these 2 battleships down to hit that carrier, I'm taking a huge risk. Italy doesn't have naval warfare and could probably never afford it. Man, my subs could not do any real damage to it. price. You got to ask yourself, when are you going to get something for these ships? Right? I mean... Getting a carrier for them is definitely worth it. That was actually insanely greedy by the British. Or, I don't know, negligent. I don't know, whatever you want to call it. Having a carrier exposed like that. Because you got to look at it two ways. You either spend these ships and hope to get damage with them. And not repair them. Just do as much wreckaging as you can and let them sink. Or you try and preserve them. But, you know that Italy cannot afford a navy. It's much in the same way as what I did with the German fleet. I got a load of damage done. It wasn't great, actually. But I did get a load of damage done. And then, the damaged ships that survived, I just let them be. Because the cost of repairing them is just not worth it. I would rather, unless I'm literally sitting on the dragon's hoard of wealth with nothing else to do with that money. But there's loads to do with the money. They've got healing to do here. I've got upgrades to do. I got equipment to buy. If I'm going in to fight the Russians, I also want a whole slew of anti-aircraft guns. They're not expensive, so. But still, the point is, I want tanks, I want artillery as my two primary things. I want anti-aircraft guns to back them up. I want infantry maxed out. And these things are all supremely expensive. So, until all of my gear is just completely maxed out, I don't have the money to invest. I mean, I'm at 0 MPP every turn. All of the money is going. Okay. Okay, well, I'm very glad to have sunk a British carrier. That's great. Those are not cheap. $350 they cost. The same as a battleship. That almost feels cheap. But that's not the full story. Because battleships just get naval upgrades, which increases their cost slightly. And then they're pretty much done. But carriers need... they'll eventually get like level 5 of this and level 5 of this. That increases their production costs considerably. Ah, undo! Oh, you won't let me undo. I was just going to comment about this area. I put the sub here to stop a dive on the battleships. Fine. This is not as ideal, but whatever. In fact, might as well get the heavy cruiser down. They're much cheaper ships, although still expensive. Like, all ships are expensive, let's be honest. All ships are expensive, but the only ones that actually really matter in this game, from what I can tell, are submarines, which are great against everything. Though you do need to upgrade them. And destroyers, because they're the only thing that's really good against submarines. And then there's an argument to be made for carriers. They're useful for the AI, because the AI has got a +1 bonus, which is pretty huge. +2 bonus is even more huge. But for me, I don't find them to be wholly useful. Like this +1 carrier. Just to make a point here, and in fact I will go ahead and heal this one. This +1 carrier means that it's +1 and the enemies are all +1. But if you look, I can usually not get any damage. I must admit though, I am actually seeing damage here. I'm not sure why. I guess these units are just particularly bad. Even the +0 ones would trade. Interesting. Oh, why? Finally. Is it worth it? You gotta wonder. Exodus! Wash. 2. None. 1. 1. 1. Nice. That was really good, actually, for me. And he leveled up. More damage on China is good. Does that mean I can upgrade him now? I mean, it does. But I guess I used him. I must have used him or healed him or something. The supply situation here. I need to get like a garrison here or something so I can free up this unit. Okay, alright. I do feel like the crumbling is beginning. I'll be in a mad dash to upgrade my ships. If and when the war kicks off with the US, which will not be for a while, I'll be in a mad dash to upgrade my ships. I got enough MPP left to transport this, actually. This is the only guy with control capacity left. Let's go ahead and Mark II these guys before we do anything else. Another HQ. Interesting that this is actually starting to get damage now. Maybe there's hope for these carriers yet. Okay, I'm going to say that that is it for now. The German submarine fleet is actually getting terrifying. So that's good. Picking off a carrier here was quite nice. That's like an entire turn's worth of MPP for the British Empire. And yeah. I feel like a breakthrough here is possible. And in fact, this city is no longer in contact. So when you have a unit next to a city, it degrades by 1 supply a turn. Every turn for the number of enemies touching it. But now, this industrial center is no longer in contact with the enemy, which means it should strengthen. Which means that all of my units here are going to be in better and better supply. So this is actually a key moment. And I don't think a core, an unupgraded core, can do much about it. Though I do need to move the artillery as well. He's fired, so he's empty. I'll do it like this, and then I'll swap them. I don't know how much more they've got behind this, but I may be able to smash through and actually hit the capital. If I smashed through and hit the capital, that would be it. Still, it's not over yet. I still need to buy mobility to be able to actually navigate this area correctly. There's still a lot of enemy units around. But the turn after turn after turn, damage, I know they can't take it. Even with a plus 20% MPP bonus, I know that they can't keep taking that kind of damage. Maybe I'll take the Italians. Just thinking out loud here, but maybe I should take the Italians. Because they suck. Okay, and they're going to stay that way for a long time. But maybe I should just take the limited Italian troops that I have here. And put them down here, ready to fight Greece. And not involve them in Russia at all. Because the thing about these units is they're more expensive to use, but they are essentially German units. They can be upgraded with German tech. So in that way, they're useful. But obviously the Italian units have got their own technology tree. So they're always going to be bad. So why not just have them down here and fighting the Greek rebellion, or whatever you want to. Actually, I can't remember what happened with Greece historically. I think they were going to join the Allies, but only in promise for protection. And then they just got occupied because, I mean, how can the Allies protect them? Look at their geographical situation. How on earth can the Allies protect them? There is no way. It's much in the same way as, like, how can you win against the Allies down here? You know, this is you know, this and this and this. All these regions are basically British Empire property at this point, or territory. Alright, British Empire influence is waning, but yeah, to end the episode, if you can't win a fight, then don't fight that fight, right? There's no point in pouring resources into a fight that you can't win. It's that simple. So whatever the small MPP bonus that is gained from holding these positions is not worth me actually committing units to and fighting for that area. Although I know Italian national morale is going to take a hit. That's why I want to try and feed them some units. Okay, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you guys next time.